Connie, in the last question, we asked, what steps can I take to achieve my goals?
Great.
For this question number 31,
Yes.
the real issue is, on the way to achieving my goals, what happens if I encounter setbacks or challenges? How do I deal with those?
That's a great question, because when I see setbacks are part of life. You know, you can, let's say your target is to lose 12 kilos in the next 6 months, right? Along the way, you actually add as opposed to lose, or you're stagnant. Well, then what happens? The thing is, again, is just to take a break, take a step back and reflect, what am I not doing right? Maybe I need to change my diet. Does it mean I need to reduce my carb intake and more protein and vegetables? So it's okay, because it does happen. The thing is not to lose hope. That is the most important thing about setting a target, not to lose hope and be consistent. If something isn't working, you probably just need to change what you're doing and just tweak it. For just example, like just probably change the diet and have more protein and vegetables and less carbohydrates. But the thing is, do not lose hope.
You know, that speaks to resilience, Connie.
Yes,
how do you become more resilient? Like, how do you become just a tougher, stronger person, so that, you know, when you do put on those, let's say you've set the target of losing 12 kilos and then you stand on the weighing scale 2 weeks later, and now you've not only lost 12 kilos, you've added 3. You know, why don't you just, what sort of ingredients do you need to say, okay, you know what, I'm throwing in the towel, this is pointless, I don't care, I'm not bothered with this target anymore?
On an individual basis, it's also very spiritual.
Wow.
Yes, resilience also is very spiritual, because everyone has their own way of just seeking into their inner self and being at peace with themselves and, you know, and the world. So it really depends on what your spirituality is. For me, Christianity speaks to me and God, and that's where I get my strength and resilience from.
Okay.
So for other people, it really depends. But you must have some anchor of faith that just gives you resilience to keep going.
Right.
Because if you don't have that faith to keep going and on, you're definitely going to crash and give up.
Wow.
Yes.
Because most people think of image consultants and they think it's just about the outside. But actually what's going on in the inside plays a huge part, right?
Yeah. And I think in the earlier episodes, I think in episode 8 or 9 or 10, we spoke about values as a person. What anchors you as a person, as a brand? And this is where it comes into play. For me, my spirituality and my relationship with God is what gives me the resilience and the faith to keep moving on. In whatever situation, you know, I'm facing it. So it as a person, you have to have something that you can anchor yourself on, even when the going gets tough.
Can it be a job? Can it be your wife? Can it be your kids? Can it be money? Again, whatever works for you. But you just need to have something that you can anchor on and be like, I'll keep going. I'm going to keep going. That's a huge test of faith, hey, Connie, because you know, with those things that I've mentioned, a job, kids, money, whatever, these are things that can disappear. Exactly. Yeah. So you need, what you're speaking to is a matter of faith, something that is, you know, beyond who you are.
Beyond tangibility.
Beyond tangibility.
Exactly.
Wow. I mean, I would love to explore more of that a bit more, but I want to summarize this video, because it's really opened a very interesting topic of discussion about spirituality as part of your image and personal development. So as you're dealing with setbacks, if I remember what you've said, you mentioned that the first thing is, you know, to have that target and have hope that you will achieve that target and know that in between you can actually make changes. Exactly. So if you had started going on this way with trying to lose your diet, try and change it up a little bit and have an option of or a system where you can accommodate changes.
Exactly.
And the second thing that you brought about that is now going to be really important is have an anchor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have something that anchors you, that keeps your spirit going, that keeps you connected.
Positive and hopeful and keep going. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
Great.